Whoa!
Hello everyone, welcome back to the garden, where today we are here by the biggest jump out here, which is kind of like the big downhill bike step up here at the bottom of the cutty track. But this was only ever a temporary sort of takeoff that we put in, because the main plan is what we're going to do today, which is build the biggest ramp we've ever built and plonk it in there, ready for the big downhill bike event, so I can practice before going out to Audi 9s, Darkfest, things like that. Oh no, it's called Swatch 9s now, isn't it? Anyway, before the Swatch 9s and other events like that on my big bike, get a bit more big air in the garden. Now that everything's gone hard, we've got the speed, so actually now we can clear this fine, and we can make that big old wooden ramp, which I'm going to put in there. I like the wooden ramps for the trick jumps because they're a lot more predictable. Whereas this, sometimes it goes soft, sometimes it gets a bit kicky, you get a rut, you always have to maintain it. And out here in the garden these days, I'm pretty up for riding more than maintaining the jump, so that's why I've chosen a wooden ramp to go here. And then anyway, if we get even more speed, we can move it back and make it a bigger gap, stuff like that. So that's what we can do today. So let's get into it, shall we? So we've come down out the front of the garage because we've got a nice flat open workspace, and we've got a load of awesome new tools. We've got some nice yellow DeWalt tools, which is going to make everything that much more precise and easier to build and be a better ramp in the end. So yeah, first of all, we're going to mark out the radius and the shape of the ramp. Oops, we're not going to put that. So the most important thing about a ramp, in my opinion, is the radius of the curve, basically the curve that's going to fire you into the air. We're going for a 4-meter radius. Basically that means we're going to have a piece of string here, which is 4 meters long, and that's going to make a circle, which is going to be our transition. Then I always put a flat spot at the top of the ramp. That kind of just helps you fly into the air with a bit of stability, and same with tricks, especially on a full suspension bike, it really helps out. So yeah, always put a flat spot at the top of your ramp, no matter how big or small the gap is, but the bigger the gap in your jump, the more flat spot you should have at the top. Yeah, so we're going to have a perfectly smooth curve all the way up, and then probably have about 60 centimeters of flat at the top for it to be a nice, safe trick jump. This is a 4-meter radius, which is actually exactly the same as the other ramp we've got in the garden, but this one's going to be taller, so that radius is going to continue up, and therefore the ramp is going to be a little bit steeper than the other one, to send you a little bit higher, which is going to be cool. Through the two. And we're off. Nice. And then we made the last one 25 centimeters thick, didn't we? So we need to make the string 25 centimeters longer, and then we can draw the bottom of it. 402 plus 25, 427. Then can you walk the pen out?
Something like that.
I reckon something like that. And we're going to leave that in the same place, slide this along a bit, and then we're going to fit the next bit of ramp above it. I'm actually using the same template as the last ramp we made, because that ramp's still going strong 3 years later actually. So we're just going to use exactly the same technique.
So that's the outer radius that we got measured at the moment,
so
isn't
that
it?
can just go literally on top of that, can't it? Right, we're going to go back to 4 meters again, aren't we?
To 0?
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, let's cut that, shall we? Clean. Cut there. Down this way. Cool. That is one side of the ramp fully cut out. It does look good, doesn't it? So we just need to literally trace that onto the other bit of wood to make the other side. easy. All the tools up here. Now we just got to bring the boards up. And first job up here on the ramp site is to build the bottom flat, obviously, because we want the bottom, we built the ramp around sitting on a perfectly flat floor. So we kind of need to make that in here and get rid of this takeoff because we don't need it anymore. So I'm going to hopefully fire up the digger now. Fingers crossed it starts. It's been a couple months and she's sometimes a little temperamental. So let's go find out if that's going to start first. Oh, that was so close to not going. Now it gets difficult, we haven't got a flat place to work in. Oh, this is not too bad. Yeah, everything's all dirty. Probably blade would make that a lot more useful. Take two. So this now is going to fit that piece and this piece. Make the full height ramp, because I think the reason we haven't made any legs, by the way, is because it's pretty much going to be leaning in and we're going to use these logs here to screw it to. So until it's in there, I actually don't know how long any of the arms or legs needs to be for it. So we're going to put the sides together, make it full height, sort of sit it in there, see if it looks right, see if we need to make any adjustments to the dirt down there, and then yeah, see what it looks like. Really bit freestyle, but it's kind of what you have to do up in the woods. Looking pretty dreamy actually, isn't it? Now we need to kind of make it into a ramp, make it stable so it can stand up on its own. So I think we need to get some horizontals in there, the struts that are going to go underneath the ramp that are really going to give it that sort of support and support this board under here. So this board should be 122, I think, yeah, 122 wide. So we need to make the horizontals 122 minus 18 mil minus 18 mil.
36 mil. Quick maths.
Quick maths there, CA. So 122 minus 36.
Not quick maths.
Hey Siri, what's 122 minus 3.6? 118.4. That's what I thought, but just wanted to double check. I actually have A level in maths. But that's a long time ago, many concussions ago. Oh, it's actually so easy to line up with this one. Oh, so on the line. That was actually annoying on my old saw. This one's so good. Hey, look at that. We got our first sort of feel of the ramp, and it actually feels really right. It's always tricky when you want to try and guess the height of everything, guess the radius, but this is looking pretty nice. So I'm hyped. All we got to do is just cut a load more of these basically and screw them in.
And after our last video, nicely in vertical.
Yeah, last time we had them flat actually, which everyone wrote to us and said would have more strength this way, which of course makes a lot more sense. So this time we're going this way. We've learned from our first ramp. Even though the first ramp's never broken, it's 3 years old and it's, yeah, still there, solid as can be. But this one's going to be even better. Got another new toy, probably a bit more accurate than an iPhone for ramp measurements. So let's see how steep it is, because we need to make the flat top. So I think we kind of just want to screw from that last baton up, so maybe like 50 centimeters of flat, that would probably be. So let's go see how steep that would actually make it and see if it makes sense. 65 that is there, which is pretty damn steep actually, and pretty spot on. Yeah, let's make it 65 at the top, and that'd be quite nice. That'd be real steep actually. Alright, I'll go straight line up to there, cut the top off a little bit, maybe 5-10 centimeters, it's about there.
Oh, good old concentration face there.
Was it?
Just mellowing off the top of it.
Yeah, making the flat top.
Set.
Yeah, to make it better for tricks.
Do you have it on that one as well? Or?
Yeah.
You do? Oh,
Zesty's come at the perfect time. We've done all the hard work. We're just
All the lifting. Just a little bit here to make it flat at the bottom. And then we'll dig the legs that stick and support it onto the log. And then we'll put wood in the front. And then Zesty will try it out.
Oh, I'm testing it, man.
Hey.
That's why we invite them round.
Yeah. Well, I thought Olly would be here by now as well.
Yeah.
Now this is going to be a pleasure to jump, I reckon.
There you go, all strengthened.
It's all squared up, and look at that. It doesn't really wobble. I think even when we put the top boards on, that'll really screw it all together and strengthen it. But whilst it's in a skeleton shape like this, we've got this generic wood primer. It's going to make it nice dark brown and stop it from rotting throughout the winters, which are long.
Yeah, I like the way you brought a roller too big for the tray as well.
Yeah. But the bigger tray was like £5 more or something.
It's literally sprayed it everywhere.
Everywhere. Nice bit of wood primer going into my screw cut there.
You got a little bit on the jump.
Most of it's on my shorts, but hey, I mean, even if it helps make it last one more year, that's worth it, isn't it? Boards on then, I guess.
Oh, you got little minions going.
Yeah, we've got some guys to come help. Olly and Zesty.
Not that bad at dummy.
Hungry for some testing, but look at it. I think it looks absolutely perfect. I'm hyped. That's going to be way better than the step up that we had before. I'm going to help with the digger, refluff up all the wood chip.
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry, you're just on YouTube at the moment.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to hop in the digger, fluff up all the wood chip, and then Ollie's going to do some sweet tricks in a minute. Here it is, ramp complete. Doesn't it look good? Proper tall, proper spicy. So we're going to try it out today and see how it goes. Maybe we could move it back at some point. But yeah, boys have done a great job on this rolling. We've done a great job on that ramp, CAs, and we're going to test it out now, see if it was worth it, see if it was better than it was before. What do you reckon, Fred?
He wants his bike.
He wants his bike. Right, ready, Freds? Here we go. Ready, CAs? I'd say you roll from here. Turn. Whoa! Woohoo! That is good, that is actually. I was a bit scared, I didn't want to go too fast, but that's brilliant. It's so much more chill. Let's see what Zesty's got for it.
Oh, it was weird warming up. I haven't ridden this bike in ages. Oh, nice, man. 6 o'clocker.
He's got to go home for his dinner.
Dream line now. That's my new favourite jump. Before, that was my favourite jump here, and now I think, I don't want to make it so that jump can hear, but I think that's my new favourite jump.
Hey, what we need to do is we need to make that berm up by the shed so you can fully wood chip to wood chip lap from the top and do like double trick runs as well.
When I come back next, shall we do trains all the way from the top?
Yeah, please. Unfortunately, we all have to go home now. But hope you guys enjoyed that video anyways. And next time, we'll have a big fat sesh on that. We got some more guests coming to the garden, and actually, it's finally sunny and summery, so we're going to do all the dirt jumps as well. So, thanks for watching as always, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Like and subscribe as well. You always have to say like and subscribe. If I say it, it makes it better than you saying
Thanks.
it. Like and
That's
subscribe
embarrassing, isn't it?
to Sam's channel.
Run out of videos, check out Olly's channel because he's got loads as well.
Thanks, Nick.
And they're pretty good.
See how humble I was? I was waiting for it. I didn't want to say it. I was just busting to say it.
Going to watch more videos.